So you have been wondering, why are people really talking about the Clarity Act, and what will be its effect in the crypto space, and why are people really bullish about it and saying it may bring back the super cycle and it may really bring the liquidity that we're expecting. Sit tight, let me explain. So the Clarity Act is just set of rules that will make crypto more safer and bring clear regulations on how crypto should operate. Because lately we have seen projects being sued to court. We have seen that tech are fighting this project, calling it security, commodities, exchange is leaving the US. There was high confusion. Nobody knows who regulated what were authentic, how should stable run, how should crypto operate. And this has brought real confusion and made the market to dumb terribly, confusion everywhere. But this is what the Clarity Act is about to settle. And before I go further, I know it's in the US, but why people are happy is because US among the world power, and whatever they do affect other countries. That is why people are very happy with what is currently happening, because they know that if it fails to and becomes a reality, it will affect the crypto sector entirely in a bullish manner. So let me break it down. This confusion has made institutions to avoid crypto generally and make them the only trust. Most times, if they even come in, to be Bitcoin and one or two. But with this Clarity Act, it will help distinguish and make it easier for them to even go into smaller caps that are building infrastructure, RWA, and AI, and yeah, a few others. So, what is commodity and what are securities? So, commodities are like gold, silver, wheat. People need them. That's where their value comes from. It's not tied to a company to make it survive, but it's because they already have needs. So these ones are classified under commodity. And then we have securities. Securities is like buying a share, it's like a token. When it's launched, people invest and they're being promised profit. So the value and the survival is dependent on that company. And SEC classifies such as securities. And for securities, it will have stricter regulations. KYC will be very high, but if it's a commodity, it has lighter regulations and so on. So basically, if you have been hearing about the Clarity Act and you want to position yourself for what is going to happen at this point, you have to look into projects that are building infrastructure, projects that are focused on real world infrastructure, because this Clarity Act will allow institutions to start investing money in crypto, will allow banks and many other things you can think of in the trader that is traditional finance, to move in their funds into crypto. And you know they will not want to invest in riskier projects and projects that are not building anything. Apart from Bitcoin, which you know is definitely the home for everybody. But there are other tokens that you can do your research on and see, are they really building on AI? That is AIs that can make work easy in the real life and also on chain. Those kind of projects have real products and investors will be interested in. And we have projects focused on real world assets. That is, they help these guys that want to tokenize their things. For example, those into real estate that after the Clarity Act we want to come into crypto, they want to move all their real estate things in on chain, and that is where RWA, real world asset tokens, come in. They help tokenize those assets. That means they help those assets come on chain. It's not like if you have the house now, they carry the house and put it into crypto, but no, they help transfer that value, that ownership into the crypto space, so that if you hold a house and you want to tokenize it and ensure that people on chain can also buy from the value of the house and also hold it, that is a share from the value of the house, you will need a real world token to help with that. And then I think we have asset chain, which is currently building. Their token is not yet live, but you can position and see what they are really building. Ondo and yeah, many others that are also on that line. They are sectors that will experience from this flow of liquidity. And also tokens building infrastructure, building payment gateways. They are tokens that should benefit from this boom. So I want to know in the comment section, are you really bullish and what your positioning with what is coming with the Clarity app? Don't just be happy, do your research and position so that you get from the tip of the liquidity that's going to flow.